Hey everyone, NJ Lely here, and I just wanted to make this video response to a video that I've seen floating around, and it is my most embarrassing fat moment, I believe. And I have a few that stick in my head. Usually, I don't have a problem with people saying anything about me because um, the way I kind of carry myself is that I don't look as heavy as I am, but one particular time that stays in mind, and it's happened twice in Atlantic City. And I'm saying that because today's a nice day. I got my sunblock on 50, and I would be out at Atlantic City probably today to make a day trip down. But this particular time, I was with my niece and my daughter, and we were down in Atlantic City. I think my niece had just turned 21, so she was allowed to go in a casino, and she wanted to go in and, you know, check it out for the first time. She'd never been in one in the States before. And we went down for a day trip, and I think we were on the boardwalk. We were walking around. She wanted to ride in one of the uh, push rickshaw. I guess they call them rickshaw or trolley, whatever they call them, down there that runs on the boardwalk. It's like a person is pushing an enclosed carriage, and you can rent that for distance or whatever location, time, whatever. You can rent the person to push you. These guys are usually average size guys. A lot of them are hustling. A lot of them are from various parts of the world, and they really are hustling. I mean, this was in August, and this guy was working. So we all three got into this rickshaw, and the way it is that it's balanced so that it can hold weight without too much strain on the person pushing it. And this particular guy, I forgot where he was from, Ukraine or something like that, and he had just really gotten into the States, and he was trying to make his money. And I was like, I really don't like getting into this. My niece was like, come on, Auntie, I want you to go. And I was like, okay, because I had an experience before where the driver was making some real harsh remarks about me and how much I weighed. So anyway, we all get into the cab, and he's pushing us along the boardwalk, and this family of folks saw us in this thing, and this guy comes out of the crowd with his family and starts making comments about my size, about how big I am. Oh, damn, what you doing up on there? You too big to be pushed, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, my niece, I was embarrassed for the kids more so because I didn't know how they were feeling. I'm sure they were uncomfortable about it. Personally, I got a thick skin. I can tolerate a lot. Just don't mess with my family or my dogs, okay? And I know my daughter was very uncomfortable because she was also heavy at that time. And my niece was like, wow, because she's from New York and she hadn't seen anybody really be that damn disrespectful before. So um, I said to her, you know what? Kids, I could always lose weight, but he's always going to be a fool. He'll always be a jackass. So, it's not a big thing about him embarrassing me. It was how I knew he was making the kids feel. So, anyway, long story short, that probably was the most embarrassing moment because of how I know it affected people that cared about me. And if I ever see you again, punk, it's me and you. No, I'm just joking. I don't do that anymore. I'm a nice person now. So, anyway, I wanted to drop that in, and I'm telling you, man, don't feel embarrassed about yourself because anybody who makes a comment about someone who has a defect or a health problem, they got to be insane. I mean, to laugh at somebody who's addicted on the streets to crack is sinful. It's really disgusting because you could just look at that person and say, but for the grace of God, there go I. To laugh at somebody with a birth defect, I'm sure not too many people would do that. And to laugh at somebody who is morbidly obese, grossly obese, you know, what makes you think that you have the right to make a comment about anyone who is different from yourself? Because trust me, in that instance, there was a lot that I could have cracked on that guy about, and I don't like it when people do that, and I really don't like it when they do it to children. And I've been in the company of people, grown men who've made comments about children and their size. And let me tell you, it was a can open on that day. I don't appreciate it at all. So anyway, I just had to put my 2 cents in, and y'all can give me back my change at a later date. I love y'all. Bye bye.